know we're live as soon as somebody, like, starts talking.
Can I respond to messages as well on the Twitch chat or no?
Yeah.
I usually hop in and out and do it. You're welcome to as well.
Okay.
No reason not to. Okay. So we are live, but I'm waiting to have, like, a single viewer before we just, you know, talk to nobody.
Sounds good.
What did Dakota want?
My computer should have instantly joined. It was sitting at the screen. Yeah, it has an ad.
I don't see it live just yet.
It's live for me, but I'm also on the League Twitch. Alright, yep, we have 2 viewers now, so.
Alright, good afternoon everyone. This is some Apollyon League matchup between Karoshi and Knights Templar for us, Tier 4. Karoshi is currently in 6th place, with Knights currently in 2nd place. We're just waiting on some ready checks from both of the teams before we start it up.
Thank you, Dylan.
You're welcome.
Incredible. Absolutely phenomenal.
Dylan is like the casting voice right now.
Thanks. Yeah, I would love to do so. Alrighty. So, excited to see some matchup here between Karoshi and Knights. Hopefully Karoshi can make this an interesting one. Definitely be exciting to see them pick up some games, maybe even the win over Knights today. I know Paleon's a very good Doomfist, so they'll definitely have to counter that. His Hanzo as well. Do we want to do predictions for the game, or do we not do that?
You don't want to hear my prediction. Sorry, they don't want to hear my prediction.
Is Karoshi an NA team? I know Knights is EU.
Yeah, Knights are EU and Karoshi NA.
Okay.
Actually, I think one of their players is now like fucking South American. I remember seeing him in General talking about him being South American but playing on this team.
Yeah. So looking like we might see some Genji out of Pneumonia Boy. I think that's how you pronounce his name?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that might be interesting with Genji's current strength. I think that would be good to see. Hopefully he can pull off some good dive kills. Yeah, I'm thinking it'll be a good matchup today. I think it will. I know Karoshi's been struggling a little bit recently, but I think they'll pick it up today. And we're jumping on to Busan first map as well.
Sorry I'm being quiet, I'll be right back.
No, you're good.
It's understandable.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll definitely see some junk and soldier out of Dax today. Hero Daxter. You know, he's doing really well in some scrims recently on those 2 characters as well.
All right, here's the game start.
Or she. Yeah, here we go. See which map we get first here on Busan. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be Sanctuary. But we'll see what we get.
Downtown. Downtown
first. Okay. We will get downtown first. Let's see what they pick here in the next 20 seconds. I'm guessing we're gonna see a lot of Ryan Zarya though out of Knights. Ryan Diva possibly. Busan's such a pretty map.
It really is.
Just floating around looking at the trees. We will end up seeing Diva. We don't know who the second tank is for Knights, but we will get Ryan Diva from Karoshi as well. The Genji, like I said, out of Pneumonia. Ryan Diva, yeah.
Sai's been working on his Diva.
Sai's been working on off-tank because he has 5 Ryan mains on his team.
They're doing double off-tank, it looks like, actually. This is something. There's back to the Ryan. Okay. This is going to definitely be interesting because we don't see anything to counter the Pharah here. Diva's the only thing really that can deal with a Pharah here. See how that goes.
Looks like Knights is running to dive variant with the
Yep. And the Pharah.
Farmers. On the Apollyon on June and Alley on Momo.
Ooh, Hanzo and Diva both pretty low. Karoshi. We will see Apollyon take out Pickle.
Apollyon is trying to get off more picks.
That's 2 picks there for Knights. Looking like Knights will take this one pretty handily.
Yep.
I'm thinking we're gonna need to see a Pharah counter. Although the Pharah didn't do super lots of damage there,
Or just easily switch to McCree and counter both Doom and Fire to save your flash.
I agree. I think McCree instead of the Hanzo would probably be a good pick. I do like the Ashe though. The Ashe is good. Ashe is really strong.
Yeah, the Ashe is good.
What's happening? I stopped paying attention.
So we had a switch to Ball and a switch to Ashe. So Hammond now instead of the Rhyme.
Scott is the Ball.
Scott is a Hammond, yes. He's pretty low. We're gonna see he makes it back out though.
His favorite map is Lijiang because he's a Ball main.
Yeah, I did see he get a lot of hours on Hammond. I think it was a little around 40 in competitive. Apollyon will miss his punch. We do see Cyanide get really low. Coalescence does come out from Alley though. We might see a blade here from Pneumonia. A lot of ults being used right now. Ton of ults. Bomb doesn't get anything done there for Karoshi, but the point is almost taken there. We almost saw the C9 there out of Knights. They do get back to the point in time. Pharah finally goes down, yeah. I think this one might just still end up staying with Knights. Yeah, they're getting all the picks here.
Pickle's trying so hard to hit Jupi, couldn't hit her.
We saw a ton of ults used there from both teams. 3 end up being saved though for Knights, well as they do only have the Ball ult. He does use Ball ult. I'm not sure if that was a great usage of it at this point.
But I think can easily just clear those out with his
Somehow this fight's still going. More ults coming out from both teams. You do see another Coalescence already out of Alley. That's pretty impressive. Good ult build. Another kill. Kill's going both ways, but it will stay on the side of Knights. Big pick for Pickle on the Pharah. I still don't think it's going to do much though. Apollyon's going to push them up and away. And it looks like only the Ashe or Mercy or Ball could touch actually. See Bob on the point. There's a bomb there from Sai. Ooh. The Reaper switch is probably a good call against the Winston. Huge picks there. That's 3. Or I'll do anything.
So the
Huge
bomb was
picks from Karoshi.
And Apollyon thought it was on the point, so he punched away and punched right next to the bomb.
We will see the point taken there from Karoshi. They had to use all of their ults besides Reaper ult though.
And the Reaper ult's pretty much already there, along
Yeah.
with more lessons and
We do see Dax switch to the Soldier now. I'm not sure that's a good call. I like the switch off of the Pharah just because the Ashe is kind of taking him out there at the end, but
Karoshi
I don't think
has
Soldier's
4
going to do
ults.
much into this.
They
do,
use their
yeah.
ults, but they have 4 anyway.
They were able to build them back. A big pick on Apollyon. That's probably going to end the fight right there. They're going to throw 2 ults in. I don't know if that was needed, but they did it. Just got to take out that monkey behind. The big pick on the Pickle as well. See if they can get the res off. Not likely. No, they do have a Widow switch. That's going to be interesting to see.
It's the Widow.
It is Pickle on the Widow. Switch from Ashe. Stump, I see your message in chat. I appreciate it. Yeah, we are the Hysteria gang.
That's Shadow.
Oh, I didn't know it was Shadow. We'll see the beat come in. Sai with a big pick as well. Looking like Knights are going to be able to take this back and probably win the point. Big bomb, hopefully. Doesn't get anyone, unfortunately. The Lucio was able to get out of the way. Jupiteers with 2 big picks.
So
And that looks like
Scott.
it probably will be it unless Scott can hold this for a while.
Widow Why are you 1v1ing a diva and winning? Stop it. Please stop. I don't like this.
We'll see the soldier come out. Soldier will come out
ball,
from Dax
go.
as well. Yeah, and that's gonna be it. I don't think Reaper will be able to do anything here.
You got
One
Dax.
pick. No, yep. And that will be all for the first point.
That wasn't bad for
Knights
Karoshi.
Templar taking first point, but that was a very good
Honestly,
fight back.
It wasn't as one-sided as I thought it'd be.
Karoshi had some big picks there in the middle of the map. Just ult usage I felt was a little bit nonchalant, and that kind of cost them there towards the end.
Yeah.
If they were able to save Reaper ult there instead of using it that one time and not getting any picks, I think they probably would have been able to stall that out a little bit longer.
I like how many people notice that like Hysteria is always together.
Yeah.
We do things as a unit.
I believe that. I think Karoshi's gonna be able to do this here. We will see the Tracer Hanzo come out from Karoshi, so we won't be needing to worry about a Pharah, which is good, but we will see Tracer on both sides. Should be interesting to see Tracer to how that works out. Already recall used from Dax. Apollyon off on his own, kind of doing nothing right now on the far side. That is a massive pick on the off. Don't have the res, obviously, with no mercy. That bunch of low health bars there from both teams, really.
1-to-1.
You're getting the res on the side of the
Ooh, big res. Currently up one for Karoshi. It's looking like Karoshi's gonna be able to take this. They're all big pick though from Ali. You get the DMX on the side. They might C9 actually though. All the picks going the way. All the picks there are going the way of Karoshi for the most part, but they don't get the point. Hammond wasn't able to get the monkey or Moira off point. Big grab though, able to get two.
Now enough to get him off point for a little bit.
That's 3 picks there for Karoshi. They will be able to take the point back with only 10% gone for Knights. So far, it's looking like both Tracers are doing pretty well, but not against each other. It's more of they're getting picks on the supports. They're not really having those Tracer battles.
Sombra now, probably for the Hammond.
Yeah. Could deal with Tracer a little bit too. I thought he was doing pretty well on the Tracer though. I don't know why he switched. I'm not a fan of the switch. We'll see if Hanzo will come out there. Huge boop! The Hammond actually booped the Mercy into the Hanzo ult. That was massive from Scott.
Isn't Pneumonia the 13-year-old that you two recruited? COD and Stanley?
Yes, and it was a mistake. It was a mistake.
He's really...
Big picks.
He's
Big
not bad.
picks from him.
It's not
He's
about
doing
him
pretty
being
well.
bad.
He just got a really
it's
good ult.
attitude.
He ended up getting 4 kills there with his ult
he did
and
really
the shots on Hanzo.
It's his attitude I don't like.
Well, you guys are closer in age than, you know, him and the rest of Karoshi. Having a 51-year-old on their team.
Here. See if Knights can take this one back. 70% gone. Big ult using. They get one on the Pneumonia. That's huge. We will see the Coalescence here from Minch. But Ali will be getting her Coalescence here very soon herself. See if she can do anything. She does fall before she gets it.
Res does get value.
I keep ending up just watching Scott.
Another pick on a Mercy. Very even fight here.
Wait, can Ball go back into his ball form right when he gets punched?
Yes.
Yes, he can.
He can go back into it really quick.
This ult as well. So at the very least here for Karoshi, they do get it to 99% if they're not able to hold out here.
Yeah, they did get it all the way there.
I would suggest not using any ults now for either. We will see Knight flip it back.
I think the only one that might ult
might get picked as well.
Their
Big bubble
Hanzo
there
might
from
shoot that dragon. He might shoot
Huge
that
pick on
dragon.
Apollyon. This should be a push here now for Karoshi.
Yeah, they've only
Might be able
got,
to pick
what,
the Lucio
Winston
as
and
well.
Lucio on point?
Hanzo ult gets Lucio. Pneumonia does fall though. Big pick on to Dax. They are getting the res on Pneumonia, which is huge. We will see the mines come out as well. Huge picks yet again from Karoshi, and it's looking like they're going to be able to take this one back. See if anyone from Knights can touch. Looks like no, Apollyon was the only person close, so that will be second point taken there from Karoshi.
This could be a good game.
Yeah, much closer than some of the casters anticipated.
I said nothing for that reason.
I said they didn't want to hear it.
I believed.
Listen, hear me out. Pneumonia has only played in one game that was 2 subs because Anne and Inch were both away. And the Zarya player is also EU.
Yeah,
and so was Pickle.
King was playing really well, especially on that second point.
It gives Karoshi that tiny little bit of advantage because when we do swap over to the EU server, they have 2 EU players.
Yeah.
So one of their DPS isn't going to be lagging at all.
Yeah.
And on top of that,
I'm very interested in these comps because the Junkrat's going to feed the Zarya here very hard, but
so is Apollyon.
big shield break potential. And there is no main shield. I mean, Winston obviously does shield, but it's not huge. We will see a dive in here. The bubble was perfectly timed. That's something that a lot of people fail to do, is bubble the Winston right as he goes in. That was a beautiful bubble. Unfortunately, he's not able to get out. Pneumonia should be able to counter the Genji, hopefully for his team. That's a big pick onto the Zarya there for Karoshi as well. Currently tied 1-1 in kills with Monkey coming back quicker.
Wants Genji so bad.
Did switch to the Rhino. Another big pick. Yeah, another big pick. See the Ryan's duel let out here on point.
What is with like people under the age of 16 having like really good settings?
I don't even think it's the settings. I think when you're that young, just being that you're younger, you're going to have quicker reaction times and stuff. So you're going to adapt to things like that quicker. So he's going to make the settings look better no matter what. We will see the teams pushing here together at this choke point. Junkrat's going to break shield real quick there for Knights. We will see Ali use Coalescence. Scott does fall, so that's probably going to be a lost fight. But we do see the grab come in, and still all the picks going the way of Knights.
They got the res on their Zarya. Not really.
Probably not going to be able to do anything, unfortunately, because it is just Zarya near point. She does get pinned. That is an extra stagger. We will see them pretty go down as well. So, big fight there for Knights. That was
just
a good
real
take.
charge for Knights.
Yep. It might have been, but it also gave
correct.
them an extra 5%, and I feel like Karoshi definitely needed that.
Possibly. Possibly.
I also gotta think, that was gonna be a Grab Dragon combo. Do you think if Pickle didn't die?
They did end up wasting Grab Dragon as a combo, which was unfortunate. I think they were trying to do that, but right as the grab came out, we did see Pickle fall on the Hanzo, so Pickle could not get off the dragons. We will see Sai charge in. Delayed gets one already. That is probably going to be a lost fight already, yes. That's pretty efficient all usage there from Knights. Smart as well by Karoshi not to waste any ults there, knowing they lost the fight. 62% already ticked.
Got a little bit overzealous.
I don't think they'll be able to get the res. Mercy does look a little trapped right now for Knights, but she does end up getting out. And we will see again that same side push here from Karoshi, pushing that far left side. Charge in again from... Oh! The charge stops... Right.
The flame
that was
Hey,
crazy.
they bubbled him too.
Tynoon gets one, but Minch goes down. We do see Hanzo Ult coming in. Hanzo Ult's probably not going to get anything, but it will wall off everyone from getting back to point. Sai also uses Shatter. Pickle gets one, but it's looking like the fight is going to be going the way of Knights. And that will be the fight for Knights. We may see the McCree contest, but he will die quickly. And that's likely going to be all she wrote there.
He tried to solo grab the Moira, and he
Can't
missed the solo
grab a Moira.
Not unless Fade's on cooldown.
This slow contest here from Karoshi. The res does come out.
It didn't come out.
doesn't.
She got stopped right at the end.
So yeah, that is going to be all she wrote. Very close game though. That first point was one-sided for the beginning. Karoshi stepped up and came back and made it a point. second point looked very good from both teams, but that third point, Karoshi just couldn't get it going after it got taken back the second time. But overall, good first match, or good first map.
Karoshi is
Well
showing
played from
that they
both
have some
teams.
fight in them.
It was an interesting play from Scott. Scott getting the play of the game. Did end up stopping shooting at the far end barrage, which was a little interesting, but overall, yeah, again, good first map. It was very back and forth from both teams. Exciting to see. Hopefully we can see more of that on maps 2, 3, and 4.
I didn't even notice Burns in chat.
I saw him pop in for a little bit. Burn, you would do the solo grab on the Moira because you always solo grab to lose fights.
Realistically, yeah, like whenever you're grabbing, you want it to combo with something like the Blade or the Hanzo ult, but if you can get a solo grab and get a huge pick onto like one of the supports, usually not Moira because she can just fade out, or an important tank, it's definitely worth doing. Solo grabbing is worth doing in the case that you're able to get the pick quickly.
I think one of the most important solo grabs is probably a nano boosted hero, such as
Yeah,
Reinhardt
definitely.
or Genji.
You're 100% correct. Another big one too is like when Monkey ults, he can be such a pain with his 1 second cooldown on the jump. So it's big if you can get him into a nano, because then his ult is completely wasted.
They pick
But yeah,
King's
again,
Row when we're going onto EU servers. Why does everybody pick King's Row? Why?
Because King's Row is the best designed map in the game.
No, we're banning it.
King's
No.
Row is a
Banning
very
King's
fun
Row.
map, I think, in my opinion, to play.
Blizzard World only.
Okay, this might sound a little bit biased, but in my opinion, I honestly think Icon Wolf might be the best hybrid map.
Hey,
As
Ryan,
a
what do you
Doom
think about
player,
this?
I don't even say that.
Apollyon going on a tank with Psy on DPS.
Yeah.
Can Wapoozy play Ryan?
Yes. He's a Ryan
We will
main.
see.
I've
We will
always
see
seen him on off
Jupiter
tank.
switched out for Radisson.
This
as
could
well.
be interesting. I don't know about side and DPS, not gonna lie.
It depends what he picks.
We both know what he's gonna pick.
He's gonna pick Genji, but
I have
besides the point.
noticed. So Genji is strong, but I have noticed Psy the past couple seasons has been playing a lot of McCree and Junkrat as well.
He has.
We
Yes.
may see McCree come out of him. Junkrat obviously viable
We
in
all
those
know
situations.
deep down he wants to play Genji, though.
With Genji being as strong as Genji is, and we did see the Genji out of Pneumonia being really good on first point for Karoshi, McCree might be a good counter if Psy is able to play it. I thought map 1, both teams were playing really well, but I saw a lot of picks from Pneumonia, and I think that's what kind of brought it so close together in the map. The team was playing really well, and it enabled him to get those picks. I think they're going to try and counter him with the McCree, and I don't think Apollyon plays a bunch of McCree, so that might be the reason for the switch.
Maybe.
We'll see. I'm hopeful for both teams that neither team plays Genji on defense. Genji is not great on defensive King's Row. But offense, definitely. Yep. That's a whole different level, though, unfortunately. But we'll see what happens here on second map. Just waiting on ready checks from both of the teams.
Razzle's in the stream, he's like, notice me burn.
I just got here, but I did swap.
So what do we
over
think?
to
What are we
EU
thinking
server.
What are we thinking for map 2? This is with the swap to EU server.
If Karoshi's smart, they'll put in Heathen because that's their third EU player.
That would be smart.
Like I said, Heathen was South American.
It works better on EU server.
Okay.
Would Heathen be their DPS or their support?
He'd be the DPS, but Pneumonia can play other roles. I just don't know the extent of how well.
Yep.
The thing is, last few games I've seen, Paleon's been trying to play ball, and that's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Who? Wait, who played ball?
Paleon on ball.
Yeah, he plays
No.
ball and, I think
Ball
Roadhog.
Zarya.
Something interesting about that is we didn't see too many characters from the side of Karoshi that would counter a ball really hard. I know Pneumonia can play the McCree if he needs to, but there aren't too many counters to a ball from what we saw in the first map from Karoshi.
Stuns. Literally stuns, and they didn't pick any stuns. It was infuriating. Guys, I'm catching an EV.
We also didn't see Scott get countered too hard when he played ball.
Yeah.
The Junkrat traps did help, obviously, with the ball, but, I mean, the health pool is just so high that even when he's trapped, if not all the whole team's shooting at him, he's just going to get out after.
And on top of that, the adaptive shields also help with that situation.
He says no and says yes.
I did notice Burn in the chat. He said, I will make defense Genji good. I don't agree, but we can see next time we play.
What's funny is that I'm in Karoshi's server, and they list and was like, "We're gonna run this," and they didn't run it. They didn't run those heroes at all. They were supposed to run an Ana and a Ryan, and there was no Ana or Ryan.
It happens. Sometimes you see something and you're like, well, we actually don't want to run it on this comp. And since we unfortunately don't have the pleasure of being able to go for listen-ins, we'll never know.
The amount of how much I hate the Junkrat highlight intro of him eating the dumplings makes me uncomfortable.
Feels bad, man.
We're still waiting on ready checks here from both teams.
This Stanley Genji.
Actually, my Genji, thank you. I can't catch this.
I was just reading chat. Ash Genji OP.
I caught it.
Don't worry.
I didn't catch it. So they're ready, so we're gonna start that.
Awesome. We will be seeing the second map here on King's Row with Karoshi currently down 1-0 to Knights Templar. Hopefully, we can see it bounce back here from Karoshi on map 2. They're
calling Stanley Stanji.
Stanji.
Instead of Stanley Genji, it's Stanji.
Yep. Fits well. Fits well.
So we have Miko Maker and Mikri. I like Mikri better. And then we have Stanji.
I don't have a name like that.
You're
Feels
Ryan.
bad, man. No.
Ryan the Ryan. Like,
no.
Well,
I don't play Ryan.
You do play Ryan. Shut up.
I don't play Ryan.
Yes, you do.
You won't let me play Ryan anymore. You say I feed.
You do feed, but it's okay.
I mean, Brig is basically Ryan.
Bench warming for meta.
I'm excited to see how this works out. We do see the Widowmaker. We do see the Widowmaker from Pickle.
We do see a Genji.
One big thing, and a lot of teams know this, some don't. This is definitely Zarya's best map in the whole game. To see her not play it on offense is a little surprising.
Apollyon
She's
just
really
wants to swing
strong
around
on
his ball.
offense.
The Reaper's a good choice from Karoshi.
Not sure about the question or the positioning of the Reaper, but I do agree with that.
He's just vibing.
Currently he's at top.
He's vibing.
He's getting dove by a Genji. He does teleport out in time though.
I think he's doing it to be annoying.
I think he wanted to build some ult charge there quickly, but he ended up just throwing some ult charge to Sai. You see Radistar go down low. Scott also very low. Scott will fall, but we do see the pick back onto the Brig. Rez coming out from the side of Karoshi. And Pneumonia does fall. He's a little bit out of position there. 2 picks there for the side of the Knights. And looking like they will be able to take this. That's 4 picks, yeah. Knights will be able to take first point pretty quickly. Stagger on Zarya even from Dax. There's a huge triple kill from Dax. Even got the 4th pick before that on the Reaper.
Oh, they're
Side's
off the Widow
emoted.
onto a Tracer.
Side just emoted after a team fight, and BM's not allowed.
And him.
We will see
Ban
Bad
him.
Spawn come out from the Zarya, so if you're Karoshi, you gotta not push up your down one already.
We're gonna see Ali on the as the payload bot. He's chilling.
Ammonia flanking the Genji. Doesn't end up getting any picks there. He does get back out though. We do see the pick onto Pickle from Wapuzi on the Rhine.
Pickle trying to get a take on who was on the pushing part.
Reaper flank yet again from Pneumonia. He may be able to pick the Rhine. Rhine one shot for Knights, but he doesn't fall. Huge heals. We did see 2 ults, both support ults coming out from the side of Karoshi. They didn't actually get anything accomplished. We will see Mines and Blade come
Side's
out from
Blade.
the side of Knights. Reaper does fall.
They're dropping like 5 ults.
Tons of ults coming out from both teams. Reaper ult. Did Reaper just use ult and spawn? Reaper just used ult and spawn.
Probably by accident.
Might have been an accident. He does end up switching to the junk anyway.
That's why he did it.
Okay, so you know how they have the AKM blade over. Can you just call that a side blade real quick?
So that was
I don't know, it's been
something.
4 minutes.
We saw a lot of ults used from both teams, and the payload just kind of kept pushing without too many deaths. We do see the pick. Nice boot off from Pickle onto the Junkrat. They won't be able to res that one, obviously. Something we did not mention too, it is double off healer for the side of Knights. They're playing very close together, so it's definitely worth
Brig Lucio is really good. I don't care what anybody says, it's good.
We will see
Solo
Grab
grab
come out.
Apollyon.
They do ult him as well with the Pharah. 3 picks for the side of Karoshi, that will be the fight win for them. Tyre and Shatter both still available for Knights with Hammond ult coming up. They are pretty close to all 6 ults actually. We also see the Tyre and Coalescence coming out here very soon for Karoshi. Crockery as well. There's nothing to counter the Pharah from Knights, which is, I think, the reason that this whole thing's happening. We get a 2 pick from Dax on the flanking Junkrat. He gets a 3rd onto the Moira as well. Huge picks from Dax on the Junkrat. He is going off this game. We'll see both Hammond ults come out simultaneously. The res comes out as well onto the Moira as she's about to get taken out again. Ammonia on the Junk about to tire. He probably can get 2. He doesn't. He runs it right into the mines, unfortunately for him. He will die on payload as well. This is looking like a very quick time here from Knights, unless 3 huge picks on Pickle. 3 massive picks. You see the far ult from Minch come out just for good measure. Apollyon still stalling, but he's probably going to go down here. And he does end up getting out without accomplishing anything. Lucio gets staggered there. Don't know if that one was worth it. I think if Knights were to have countered the Pharah, they probably would have already taken this point here. The Pharah is just doing so much work. Pickle's doing a great job on the Pharah, and he just has kind of free roam because even with the high ground, there's nothing to take him out of the sky. We did end up seeing in that last fight, Gurking switch from the Zarya onto the Roadhog. That does help a little bit with the Hammond. Scott does go down in the back line. Rally coming out from Knights. Shatter as well gets just the Hog. Big pick onto the Rhine. The Blade gets 1. Far ult yet again. It's another far ult. It doesn't get anything though.
Got Dax right at the end.
2 picks. They do get the res onto the Pharah, but Pickle falls. Scott's gonna have to contest here because the Pharah is not a great option for the contest. Definitely possible still here for Karoshi to contest this. Big pick on the Psy. Gurking falls off the map. That's unfortunate for them. We do see Tyre come out, gets just one, but they do C9 the point, unfortunately. Like I said, I think the only major option there for the contest was from Scott. There weren't too many good contest options there for Karoshi, and when Gurking fell off the map, it just kind of fell apart. Scott was the only contest option. 2 minutes and 11 seconds is not too bad though for Karoshi. That's a time that I'm sure both teams aren't too unhappy with. We'll see how Karoshi does here on offense. Thinking we probably will. Oh, we're seeing Sim Bastion. I like it. Probably gonna.
I'm not looking at Twitch chat, but I'm going to tell Burns having a stroke.
Yep, they're gonna. If they stick with this,
yes,
they're most likely going to teleport.
Moira first.
If they do end up doing the Sim Bastion, they keep it. They're probably gonna teleport top right and get that Bastion in a power position so he can just rain down. Now the Bastion on the side of Knights, that one's going to be tough. He could very easily die, but he also could shut down that Tim teleporter really quick. We will see Knights set up directly on point. The anti-nade doesn't get anyone. Apollyon will be going for a flank here on the ball. He does get a huge pound, but he ends up getting a kill as well on the ant. You see the sleep onto the Bastion with the anti, and that's going to be a kill. Huge anti-nade from the Ana there on Knights. That res isn't going to mean anything as he's probably going to get staggered yet again. No picks yet from the side of Karoshi. And if you look, Scott is behind currently. He's just waiting for the team, I guess, to contest the choke point for him to dive in. He's sitting behind still on the ball. They're going to need a big teleport if they want to pull this one off here. Apollyon is currently just bullying. We do see Bastion teleport on top of the statue, but he doesn't have any shield to block him, so they're just gonna die quickly again.
Imagine being Knights and running a Bastion. EU's had no rights.
Feels fucking bad, man.
If I'm being honest, I'm not a fan of Bastion, but I think
Bastion
he is very
the worst
counterable.
character in the game.
He is very counterable, so
he is, but he's stupid.
It just needs to be done correctly. We are going to see 3 ults already on the side of Knights here. Hammond already used his ult once, and Ryan really hasn't had a chance to do anything because he just shield
butted.
Yep.
Oh
Another pick
God.
yet again onto Pneumonia. I'm thinking the Bastion isn't the play here.
Probably not. I don't know what Apollion's doing.
Big pick onto Dax though. It's possible now.
That is the worst aim I've ever seen. Apollyon, what are you doing?
We will see Gurking use ult as well.
Yeah,
They
no,
get
his
the pick on the
tracking is questionable.
Sai wastes the McCree ult there. That's huge. Widow does get picked though. Not sure how Widow gets picked by Ryan. Must not have been good at positioning. I'm gonna see the Bastion go down yet again, most likely with Pneumonia. He doesn't though, and he ends up getting ult off as well. They do cancel the Ann's ult through. A lot of things are happening right now, but it's just still going the way of Knights. So even with the picks from Karoshi, Knights are just getting too many picks back. We saw a lot of wasted ults from both teams there, but they do end up holding onto the Bastion ult on the side of Knights. And Widow ult will be coming up here for Karoshi as well. Big hook onto Apollyon. They don't end up getting the kill, unfortunately for them though. Scott does go down. It's unfortunate for Karoshi. I don't think they're realizing that they're not countering the Bastion. Into the Bastion, they have the DPS to do the damage, but they don't have the tanks and supports to kind of help that happen. Running Mercy and Lucio into Bastion is not very good, and Hog just feeds him ult charge, if we're being honest. We will see one last push here, hopefully from Karoshi. May be able to take this point, but Apollyon throwing down his Hammond Mines there, it's not looking likely. Here comes the push from Karoshi. They are able to touch. Big pick onto the Bastion, but we do see the High Noon coming from behind, gets one, and that will be all here from Karoshi. No more ability to contest, unfortunately, with the team kill. Map 2, a much more one-sided affair.
2-0.
Map 2 was disgusting, and I'm disappointed in them.
Both of them ran Bastion, so I'm disappointed in both of them equally.
Knights did it first.
I think that map very easily could have been different if Karoshi had decided to try and counter the Bastion. That's just unfortunate there for Karoshi. Their defense wasn't bad. I mean, they got rolled for first point on defense, but they held last point very well until it got C9 at the end. Just, they couldn't get anything going on offense, unfortunately, for them. And that does end up being 2-0 here for Knights against Karoshi. We'll see if Karoshi can maybe pull it back here. Map 3 and 4 take us to a tiebreaker. Would be exciting to see, definitely.
Maybe a reverse sweep.
That'd be exciting. That would be very exciting.
It would definitely be exciting.
It would be Karoshi's first win in the league this season, which would be even more exciting for them, I'm sure.
I don't have the energy to cast for that long. Don't make me do that.
I think that they just honestly need to keep
listen, it's not going to happen.
heads
We're
high
just
here.
hyping it up. It's not going to happen. We're just typing it up. Calm down.
We will see Anstrosity switch on to DPS here for map 3.
Actually, they're taking out Dax, so...
Dax is going to be taken out.
For who?
He did.
Tumble? The resident Junkrat?
I almost.
I don't know a lot about Tumble personally, but Dax did really well there on map 2 on the Junkrat. Not that Tumble can't do the same, but Dax really popped off there, especially on the offensive side as Junkrat. We'll see what happens here in map number 3. I unfortunately now. Yeah, let you know, Ash.
Okay.
But very, very fun casting those first 2 maps. Hopefully you guys are able to see a comeback here from Karoshi.
We'll see.
Yeah, but everyone keep enjoying the stream. Good luck with the casting. Have a good day, guys.
Yep.
See you guys later.
See ya.
I hate when Sai is like, swap this person for this person and move this person to tank. And I'm like, for fucking who? Just tell me your 6 in order.
I'm watching this whole thing. I'm sitting in league game chat.
Like, I think this is what he wanted. This is what you wanted. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now we lost like the entirety of our talking.
No, me and Stanley picked this up, right, Stanley?
Yep, I will do my best with my speech impediment.
You need to turn your mic
So-
up if you're gonna talk though.
So
My
what's gonna
mic's
happen
super
is
far away.
I'm gonna go silent and Stanley, you're gonna talk through the whole thing, right?
Probably not. If I do, I'm probably gonna stumble over my words.
I feel it.
The best way
You're
to imagine
doing
me talking is
so
like watching a
many
newborn baby deer try to walk.
What does he play for tank? I've never seen him play.
I don't know.
It will be exciting to see, though. I take it because what for ready checks.
No, it's someone on Karoshi's telling them they can't play certain roles because they're 30-47, and I'm like, no. No, they can play it. The only restriction is that you can't pass 3,200 in 20 and 21. Your current season doesn't even matter. It is in the rules.
Yeah, it says the tier ends at 3,000. So, there, and then it doesn't.
And their peak cannot surpass 200 SR over the average limit.
Probably just only look at.
Okay, that's their fault. You react that you read the entire rulebook. If you don't, that's your own problem. The rules aren't that long.
They weren't. It took me like 10 minutes to read.
They're not that long. And if you're not a captain and you only have to read the first page.
I read the whole thing.
I did too.
Just so I didn't get, like, you know, quizzed on that shit and get it wrong. You know, the owner kinda is my captain.
Can I get more info on the tournament? This isn't tournaments. This is... I don't know how to explain to you what it is. There are GM teams. There's GM, Masters, Diamond, High Gold, Plat, and Silver, Low Gold. The next... You want the next GM game. The next GM game... You're not... No, you're not GM. You're lower than me. Shut up. Your team is lower by average. By 200. Pretty close, yeah.
I've went up. Alright. I don't know my
we're a
last
little less
season
than
SR
200
though.
higher than you. The next GM game is on Sunday the 19th at 5 p.m. and it's ADL in Neptune.
So I just said he doesn't know if we can scrim today.
Okay. We can do it tomorrow.
Feels bad then.
Seeing Reinhardt wreck ball inside of Knights. You know, they're already deep to the enemy back line from Karoshi. I've never seen an Ashe on Scott Reinhardt getting very low, but he's getting hit by the Reinhardt, and so is... I think that might have been just lateral damage. Rosina res on the Scott. But Rhaegar is just cleaning house on Reinhardt. See the kill feeds. Scott and Sai GG'd each other. As I like to call it. already get on the Karoshi side. Nice open for the top lane push.
Oh shit, we left him on EU.
It's okay, I'll swap it for the last map. Not a big deal.
There's an entire undecided already. As well as the self-destruction. There's already so many picks on the other side.
Apollyon got hit with both of them.
That was highly just unlucky, you know.
I watched him get hit with the tire and him barely survive it and the bomb land in front of him.
That's just unlucky, you know. It wasn't the game, it was just unlucky.
Yeah.
Apollyon is getting hacked. Scott-free is playing on Templar now.
See, Stanley, I just point out dumb shit that happens like that. And then you carry the normal commentary.
I carry nothing.
They're gonna hate me.
Yeah, they're restarting.
Yeah, they're gonna hate me.
The captain said, do it, and then Pickle's like, no, it's fine.
Pickle's not a captain, so it's irrelevant.
That's why I was about to say too bad.
Can somebody watch for Jupy DCing if I don't notice it right away?
I'll be looking.
A standard Apollyon death. Lol.
Standard Philip Ram death.
I'm just gonna stare at League game chat for as soon as Jupy says she DCs.
Well, you could see it in the game.
I know, I'll be looking into the game, don't worry about it.
Yeah, but I don't want to spectate a brig.
You don't have to spectate. Just call it, help when it happens.
Let's see if Sai's Genji can do anything. Ran in, deflecting, gets hacked.
It does get hacked, so he's gonna have to back up a little bit. Red Star gets a little bit of jealous on the charge, as many Reinhardt players do. Just get you on your head, come on with even. See the res on the other.
Sai got hacked, what, 3 times in that whole fight?
Pretty much.
He went in with deflect, got hacked, dash, got hacked, deflected again, got hacked.
But you know, Genji's still broken, you know, doesn't have 5,000 counters.
Exactly.
Apollyon trying to kill Eden, but it's just...
Wait, if Ali and Jupy are casting, how would we scrim anyway?
Well, side message feed said they only have 4 for today, and we only have 4 for tomorrow. So...
Rip.
We're just not gonna do it. Oh no, we don't have a scrim today, I guess. That's fine though.
Rip. I wanted to roll Knights. Wait, how will we only have 4 for tomorrow? Are you counting me?
No, Dakota.
Oh.
Well, it's like, I had a kid that wanted to scrim every 15 minutes.
It's just, even with the EMP on the side, the side of Karoshi. It was still nice. It was still a nice fight. Blade trying to go for a hero blade, but it's not quite working. Let's get Jupi though. BRC to Sigwald on the side of Karoshi. Nearly getting the right heart. This is pretty much just stalling. It's working slightly to get the time before got anyone.
Scott coming out on the Doom as well.
The end. That was a reverse fight. I am surprised by that. One was hunting for a Genji, I think, and he just went the other way. Although Scott did eventually find him. Chat on the side of it. As long as it's two, but no other units. We're seeing Colas actually get stopped by the Brig on that side of Karoshi. We do see the signal go down, and Red's very risky Red. Her life for Red. There's getting grab blade combo.
I'm watching Sai. I did not see anything that he was slashing, but he got a 4K assist. I actually had no clue what he was hitting, except for maybe like a broken Diva, or breaking Diva mech.
You know, Cyclops. They don't.
Scott
really
popping off.
Scott is carried on this Doomfist. He is not just a ball player, he can play Doomfist. This Doomfist is actually just helping this team just move together onto the point. Getting Scion Genji in. That delayed radiance shattered and allowed everyone to just push away from it. Just get bullied into a corner along with the Lupo skill. I have to say, Scott's Doomfist is getting them this map, I think.
Yeah, it got them down to what, 2 minutes now, and they were at 5 when they first pushed in?
Yeah, and they almost had a tick to begin with. They don't even have one now. He's coming up on a meteor strike. You would have to think he would go for a squishy target, much like a support.
They're about to damage boost Blade.
Scott sadly missed his punch. Brady, once again, getting a little bit overzealous on the right part. There goes Apollyon onto the card. Tyre gets no one. Let's see where the weakness goes. And
Apollyon DC'd.
Yep, we have DC from Apollyon.
He had a grab, didn't he?
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
It was at 90 last time I saw.
If that is the case, that is probably a game-winning ultimate.
Feels bad, man.
If he did have a grab, that's a game-winning ultimate that they just lost right there.
I just checked chat to see Burn. This is how Genjis normally play. We never know what we're slashing. I agree.
I can say from the 2 comp matches that I played Genji, I have no idea what I'm swinging at. And you can tell that I have no idea what I'm swinging at. We will see Apollyon joining back on.
Alright, there we go.
Knights are trying to go up top again. So it looks like they might have to retreat a little bit without their Zarya. They are committed to this push. Push that D.Va has to escape.
Ooh, the Doom Punch wasn't charged enough.
See a rally on the side of Karoshi. This should and getting a res. This D.Va bomb gets no one savage. Here, see Sigma getting the grab just in time. And they lose along with the Reinhardt.
Karoshi's gonna full hold second point.
That's what it looks like.
Oh no. This might be the start of a reverse sweep, unless Knights can full hold first. Jupi and Sai are just contesting here.
Finally does get spotted out by the... We do lose Scion, we do lose Sai, and it's just Apollyon trying to stall for time. Because the Junkrat tire. And Apollyon got forced off a point. Karoshi showing that they have just a little bit of fight in them, and if they continue with this, they might get a map.
Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Let's shoot for a new high score. Andy, I heard you used to have all the high score skills.
That's right. Attackers incoming.
That could be better. Focus on your
Here, I've seen an Ashe on the side of Knights.
Have we seen Sai's Ash?
He plays Ashe a little bit.
Plays Ashe just a slight bit.
I think Heathen's DCing.
Yeah, no, I think he is too, because I just watched him walk in, turn around all confused and go, huh?
Watch them slide backwards into their back line.
Nice pin. Nice. The Reinhardt's pushing their D.Va. They don't get the D-Max though. It's just a Genji just chilling in their back line.
Again with another charge. No, Ammonia Boy does get.
I might need this later. Translocating.
Paleon's DC, it's Stanley DC.
Stanley DC?
From the game.
Yeah,
I was like, wait, what?
How can
I
you
had a
invite him
slight
back?
internet bump.
See you later.
Just a
There's
slight
Stanley.
internet bump.
Sombra just walked into Tumble and he didn't even notice.
Translocating.
They does get a kill onto the Reinhardt. It's a very huge pick and they could easily push off of that. You know, playing a bit of a hero Genji into the on the 1A. Blade a little gets trapped, but still manages to get a kill on the Tumble. And it's Baptista gets reds. And I think this is point A taken. Karoshi.
It's probably
Shit.
gonna end up as a draw, huh?
Yeah.
Unless they win.
It doesn't matter at this point. If
They
it's a
take
winner or
one
a
tick,
draw.
they win. If they don't, it's a draw.
New defense point. Objective.
Hopefully the next map is quick. Put Karoshi out of their misery.
Anna's just walking to the point by herself as a mercy.
This man just gets jumped. Well, you're getting both the jump right and the FTs.
Hey!
Scott with
Inch
a
killed
massive
himself,
EMP. We're see the shatter, and but we're not sure if that's gonna be able to do too much. And that is
Well, there's some testing. There's a trap right there.
There's the map. Yeah, no, there's the map.
Not quite.
Alley's putting up a bit
Oh,
of
Alley.
red and Matrix.
Die GP and Alley are contesting.
And the ongoing spin to win.
Basically.
Just spinning it around on the open point. Gets pneumonia. Tumble dies.
The mech killed
re-
Tumble. Stanley, you just got so confused about the mech. You're like, dies to the mech?
Like, I don't think I've seen that. I've seen that in my game, but I've never seen it in a league game.
I
He
haven't.
loses the sick on the side of Karoshi. And I think the Knights are just barely going to hold on to this. It seems.
He didn't kill her in time.
And I think easy again. And that is a valiant hold on the side of Knights.
But they do have almost every Karoshi ult.
They're also pushing in 5v6 unless they wait, then they only have one fight.
They have all
Oh,
6.
there's the res.
They are engaging with the rally, just going headfirst onto the point,
Engaging with the rally that can't see where they're going.
and that's an EMP. That's a huge EMP. Here comes the Diva Bomb. Good get. Apollyon just narrowly avoid the
Mercy's
later on
choosing
the
not to
ledge.
heal.
That is
Red start
Heathen
getting in,
can't heal.
and
Tumble gets 2 with 1 concussion mine. That is very lucky occurrence. And looks like the Knight is gonna attempt to draw this. And it looks like
They're
they are.
going to because Anne chose to take a pistol out, didn't heal her team, and Heathen can't heal his team. He has to just walk away and not seeing where he's going.
Oh, he gets trapped though, and that is that's unlucky.
That's gonna be it unless Inch touches.
That is a draw on the side of the Knights.
holy shit.
Karoshi did put up a valiant fight with the
He's 7 seconds on defense.
They did.
That is the second game in a row that Karoshi has had a draw on Hanamura.
Yeah. This time they didn't need 2 subs to carry it either.
I'm just waiting on map choices because we have to do a coin flip for this one because they drew Hanamura. Patiently waiting for map choices. While I wait for that, I can point out, since I know no other caster probably did, that within the past week we've had 10 subs donated. As well as, let's see, I can't do math, but 1,700 bits donated and about $20 donated by
Nice.
Valkyrie and a couple of the members of Shiva.
Nice.
very nice gains.
Can you guys like talk so we're not sitting in silence? That'd be great. About
What would you like
literally
to talk
anything.
about, Stanley?
I'm sorry, I was zoning out a little bit. It looks like we're getting Junkertown for map 4.
Nice.
Can
Are they
someone tell
changing
me
the
if they did ready
order
checks or
though?
subs? I don't know. I'm doing something.
In my opinion, I don't think Junkertown's that great of a map. Then again, I'm a Lucio player, and I hate the fact that there's no walls on first point.
Terrible map.
Honestly, yes.
Saiwo, Pussy Tank, Dax, Tumble, and DPS.
Okay, you don't have to tell me who's playing what. Just tell me the order.
Saiwo, Pussy, Dax, Tumble, Jupy, Alley.
Dax, Tumble, Judy, Alley. Did Anne do hers?
Typing now. Anne has still not put hers in. Still typing. Burns in chat talking about how he never shuts up.
No, he doesn't shut up, and that's why he's a good caster, because it's not just, 10 minutes
Exactly.
of dead silence like with you two.
Well, I don't know what I'm supposed to say. I
You
can't
can
just
talk
go
about
on
literally
forever.
anything. Does not matter.
So this was supposed to be a 3-0. Now it's gonna be a 3-1-0. But
It'd be 3-0-1.
Yes, 3-1-0.
I thought draws go in the middle.
No, they go at the end. It's win, loss,
Then
draw.
so it's 3-0-1. I'm a little slow, just a little bit.
Or, we can just say, shit, I'm having a brain aneurysm again.
Save. Okay, so Gurk, Pneumonia, Pickle, and
not
Scott
done.
Inch.
He'll see it on screen. I got it. Okay.
Oh, I
they're
thought you
ready.
still wanted
I
me
don't
to
have
tell you
wait
them.
till we're starting. I want to get this over with.
Junkertown, not really a beloved map in my opinion, deservedly so.
This is a terrible map. Burns like, do I need to carry? Because I'll get on.
In my defense, I have a fear of stuttering on stream.
In my defense, I woke up and then got told I was casting.
That's not a good enough defense. You're gonna have to come up with something better.
What's your defense, Stanley?
I didn't willingly
Mine is
cast
that-
Stanley. You did. I was told to get on.
I asked. I didn't tell you to get on.
You act like Ash just pushes you to a crowd and tells you to do something.
Yeah.
I volunteered, and the reason why I'm shy of talking is because I have a really bad speech impediment, and then the moment I start stuttering, I have to take 5 seconds off to cool myself down before I break my hand, smashing my table in the anger.
Ring. That's Stanley.
Yeah,
Feels bad, man.
pretty much. I have XQC levels of stuttering, basically.
Yeah, but he'll keep going.
I could try to stop myself, but it's not going to happen. You've ever seen a classic runs art on the Saturday Nights along with Junkrat and for a bit of a
It's not that big of a deal. Or unless Scott goes out of his way to pressure her. Yeah, he is.
He did see 2 picks on Ant's side.
Oh, Dax won. Jupi's dead.
Dax is hovering in the sky on pretty much 2 HP and they finally get healed. We are seeing Knights just push into Karoshi.
Who is he getting to? Dax getting 1. Scott realizing that it's a lost fight and walking back to spawn.
And Dax is just eliminating both supports, you know. Just a casual 2k on the barrage.
Basically telling them they're not contesting anything. Ooh, but Gurking still drops.
Dax just hitting these rocket shots. It gets hooked and killed.
Karoshi is a tank just standing in spawn.
Gurking?
Yeah, he was standing in spawn for like a minute.
You know,
Throwing?
you know, sometimes those controllers decharging and I guess he didn't get a charge, I don't know. Mercy people on the Widowmaker now. Close to the Hanzo.
There's a Tracer now. Dax deleting the Widowmaker. And Scott on his way out.
Well, he was on his way out, but I guess
Yeah.
Dax just gave him an expressway back.
Tumble almost got him to the high ground where he could have ran away.
Knights with a
They should have kept
530
Scott on DPS. Like, they should have kept everything they had, but put Pneumonia in for Ethan, who couldn't literally play.
Yeah. Pickle's on the Genji now. And Scott's missing all of his shots. He nanoed Mercy!
I think nanoing the Mercy was enough of a distraction, to be honest.
He meant to nano the Ryan. I was watching him.
No, it was a 5-head strat. They were expecting a nano Ryan, so he nanoed the Mercy instead of confused.
Exactly.
5-head strats, he was thinking 3 steps ahead.
Roadhog's getting murdered.
That Junkrat nade on Atrocity's side.
Choke.
Awesome that it hit the sleeping Tracer. That could have been an easy heal him onto Dax.
Yeah. I feel like at this point, bionating every 2 seconds, you know, every time it's off cooldown, isn't doing anything for them from Scott. It would be better if he just saved it.
Although
For times like that where this team actually needed healing.
you see a res on the side of Karoshi, and it looks like this is just a simple cleanup. Dax is antied in the back line, trying to escape, but he couldn't.
I think that's a Pickle asking for a Nano Blade by standing in the honest face, spamming that it's ult
Yes.
ready.
Karoshi and Knights Templar lane on top of the
Nano Blade?
Nano Blade.
There's one? None?
It's one. Oh,
And now
shit.
one.
Almost got the Mercy. Just missed a couple of slashes.
Scott taking out the Pharah.
They also lost the Junkrat on the side of the
Bionating his shield.
Sigh.
He choked the shatter.
Sigh. And he just gets shattered back, but I think this is the point. I think this is...
Yeah, that's point.
Taking the attack. Doesn't change the fact that I'm still disappointed by him shattering his Zarya bubble, but you know.
Yeah.
Burn said this is why we don't nanoblade.
I'm still upset about that side shatter, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna be fuming over that for the next couple of minutes. Give me a second.
It's all good, man. Free entertainment.
Ready for battle.
I see a Torb.
And
Torb.
I'm looking at you from spectators, so you know what I'm asking for. Oh, never mind, they went far. Oh wait, tumble.
Tumble on the Torb. Double on the Torb.
Tumble, you know what I'm asking of you?
Must get hammer kill.
Tumble, you know what I'm asking you for you? I'm
He's
gonna
standing there,
spectate-
hammer out, man.
I'm gonna spectate him and him only. If I don't see a hammer kill, I will not like him.
I like that he only has the hammer on.
As he should. Or player should.
Are we all just spectating the Torb?
Yes.
Yes.
Tumble has a position to own up to right now.
Some of you have very high expectations from yours truly, and I expect a hammer kill.
He's looking for it. He's pulling it out and looking around. He's going. He's going. He's going. He's getting the mercy. No!
No, someone took it from him.
Dax! Dax, man!
Dax, you're throwing. Dax, let Tumble get his glory and then you can kill people. He's gonna turn a Sigma. Go. Go, little Torb Yard. Go. Oh, no.
Go, little Torb, go.
He's low.
He's getting health
He's good,
back.
he's good.
Hit the Genji, hit the Genji. Hit the nano Genji.
Hammer the nano blade Genji. He committed, you gotta give him that.
Yeah. My man has commitment. My man has commitment. Dax just shot into it with like a Genji, and that's what we like to call cannon fodder Junkrat play.
Oh god.
That
Pharaoh
sound
just
that Laura made,
Pharaoh
oh
just
God.
took that pin though. She watched it happen.
It's like Tumble's gonna just retreat back to his team. Live another day to get a hammer kill.
He will get one.
I mean,
He had better get one.
he has Mjolnir. He has the Viking skin. He has Mjolnir on his side.
Molnir? I thought it was Molnir.
Okay, listen. When I said speech impediment, I also meant dyslexia.
He was keeping that turret up.
I mean, the turret's basically a free teammate that never misses. It's like a better
Exactly.
soldier.
Oh, he was whipping off the hammer too. So they look like they're building up for Nanoblade. Do you think Pickle will do anything with this one?
We'll see. Now, if I
As
was on
Pickle's losing a 1v1 to Dax.
Now, if I was on the side of Knights, I would look for a grab multiple combo.
Mm-hmm.
Most
The come
likely.
Can you
bucket.
guys read what Razzle said in Twitch chat?
I saw. I did.
You gotta take it as him
Go,
singing
Tumble.
again.
Go, Tumble. Those are your teammates, Tumble. Stop it.
What is he doing?
He wanted a hammer
Just-
kill, so he's hitting his teammates.
He's doing what must be done. Sai, back up. Come here.
I want him to get a hammer kill on the Pharaoh.
That'd be fucking hilarious. He's gonna hammer the nanoed ball. He's like, someone's about to take this fucking hammer. Is that nano? No, no nano lid. Ow.
It's the sword versus the blade. It's the sword versus the hammer. The sword won.
Hammer
He
versus.
brought a hammer to a gunfight.
Brought a hammer to a sword fight, pretty cringe if you ask me. It does look like Knights is going to be able to slightly hold this if they continue on. Although, Anne does get far more I meant.
Oh, and someone on the far. I didn't even know.
Yeah. That's why I said I wanted the Torb hammer to be her.
The Tumble's just gonna an tactical retreat right here.
Press F to doubt for Nanoblade.
Hello. He could not aim those shurikens, man. He missed 9 of them. 12. 15. And now he's dead.
So, Tumble, this is your chance.
Go. Go. Oh, the Pharah.
He will spawn it out.
This is where you run to their spawn, beat the hell out of their Mercy on the way out.
You don't know. Maybe the Mercy will just pommel, just ruin everything.
Alright, he needs to get the hammer kill soon.
If he doesn't get the hammer kill, I will not do anything. I will just sit here and be upset at him.
He's trying to get it.
X.
I understand.
It's,
They're gonna Nano Blade.
most likely. I don't know. There is the solo grab along with the Hammond. He's just swinging his hammer around, looking frantically for another victim.
Speed boost!
He's running out of the hammer out, and you know, just because Torbjorn has
Side's
his
still
hammer out,
going.
and you went a bit too far. Although
A
Karoshi had
bit?
to back up because the terrifying Torbjorn. His chance to just hammer away at the. You know, he's not really trying to get it. Oh,
It would have been so nice.
he wasn't trying to get a hammer kill on the DB. He was just trying to repair her back. He was being a nice person.
He's trying to repair it.
His turret is just taking out the mines.
Looks like we're not getting a hammer kill.
No, not nothing a diva. Oh,
Sai
all
is
he needed
throwing.
was
They
one.
would
Sai is
not let
throwing.
him get it.
Sai is throwing.
So 3-0-1.
Yep.
MVP and honorable mentions?
Scott's honorable mention no matter what from Karoshi.
Yes, he pretty much gave them the last bit of life that they needed on Hanamura.
Yeah. Dax Dax honorable mention or MVP? Which one?
I will
He
say
was
we
good.
give Dax the MVP,
Okay.
and I think
You're
the
gonna give
honorable
it to
mention
Dax?
from
Huh?
You're giving it to Dax.
Dax is the only one that really did anything on Knights the whole game. I don't know what to tell you. Like anything flashy, I mean. He's the one that got like 3, 4, 5Ks, isn't he?
Yep.
On junk.
Yeah, I mean, Dax as MVP.
Who do we do for honorable mention?
I'm not sure for honorable mention on the 7 Knights.
Neither am I.
I would personally give it to Allie for being able to contest so much and being a good support.
Alright.
That's
do
a fair
Allie.
honorable mention.
Alright, well, I'm gonna end the stream with that.